Welcome to JJ with Joy. Today I'm sharing my last journal I made. This I'm calling Willow. It's the one with the cute little characters that are doing weird little things. But let me show you the cover. I put little trees on the spine and the name Willow there. And then I just layered up, gave her a little something to stand on. So this is just some lace here. Okay. So here's the top, side, and the bottom. And let me show you all the wonderful little charms that I've added. Oops, some of them are upside down. Let's go this way. Looks like most of them. Well, okay. Anyway, there is a deer, a pine cone, a bear, a squirrel that's turned over the wrong direction. There he is, but he has two sides. A mushroom, which is turned over the wrong direction. I did use silver and gold every other one. There's a flower and a bird cage and leaves. So lots of little jingles there. All right, let's get into it. I've been making this live. I'm trying to see if I can see in here. I started it live and then I finished it, off camera. But anyway, let me make sure you guys can see the whole little rigmarole. This, oh, I did put the paper pad away. Hang on. The paper pad thing I used is Chow Bella paper and Woodland Party Junk Journal and Ephemera book. So it had some transparent adhesive pages and it had journal pages, and there were a few pages in there that, they did a little wrong, but that's all right. I didn't use it, so it's okay. This was one of theirs. Now, I made it very eclectic. I love using all of my pages that are just random book pages. And then I add in, now this is glued down, but this is part of it, Tea Party Fun in the Heart of the Woods. I just distressed the back of all of the pages. They're all different sizes. Plenty of writing room in this. This is some of the adhesive pages. And I added washi tape here and there as well. Adhesive page. So if anyone is interested in this, please, let me know. It will be for sale eventually in my shop on JJ with Joy on Etsy. But if you don't see it there, it's just not there yet. I'm kind of slow about putting things in, but if somebody wants to purchase it, I'm not going to, stop. So I made a little pull out of one of the acetate. I didn't understand this being acetate. I had to put it on something in order for it to work, but that's okay. Little bunny and flower, washi, random pages. It's 4 signatures. It's a little bigger than an 8.5 by 11. Here's some postage stamp, dragonfly type stuff. That's a big acetate page, which cute as the dickens. A lot of garden tea. The animals are, having a garden party type of thing. Washi again has a few little sayings on there. I don't know. It's all in gold. You can read it if you purchase it. More washi to combine the 2 pages together. And anyway, this was a lot of fun to put together. I just really love the eclectic look. And I did add in some kid-type pages along with the pages that are woodland-like and, ledger pages, because it gave me a kind of a kid vibe. So I did the center of the signature, I did put in some kind of pretty little paper stuff. I left some of the strings on. I put lines on the back. I have a little idea of how to do that for you using your bone folder and distress ink. So there's a quick tip. You can watch the quick tips if you're new. You may wish to watch them They will help. Now, you know, I didn't care if the pages were crooked in there. It didn't matter to me because it's eclectic. Don't really care. Have some up, some down, in, out, you name it. Fold it over. A little bit of everything. A little Japanese. It was crooked in there, but this is straight, so, you know, whatever. This one says hi on it. Some little kid wrote on it, it looks like to me. This says tiny blooms upon the plate, honeyed whispers on the breeze, laughter echoes, sealed by fate. Now that's from the kit. Wasn't 100% clear. Ooh, I should add a little piece of my yellow tape there. The raindrop. This was a kid's journal thing. I did do a collage on from vintage collage on most of the pages or the tags that I added in. Now this is a little flip. You can write here. It doesn't flip there. It's just on there. I left it just with the one flip because it was going to get too full. So I liked the little moose fact, and I left that up there. So we have a little Disney piece in here. Why not? It's kind of cute. I think it's Pluto dancing on ice skates or something. So lots of just stickers and washi and fussy cut. I fussy cut for 2 full days to fill up this little book here. And I have lots left over, so I left that kind of plain. This could be glued into a pocket if you rather have this as a pocket. I left it as a writing space. You know, if you see them, some of them I closed and some of them I didn't. So, you know, up to you how you wish to use it. You could color this if you wished. It is a coloring book page. And we have just a couple of the pages they have them different directions, which didn't make sense to me. You can't really use, they have them horizontal and then they have a portrait. And I'm like, why did you do that? This has a little deer on it. You can see that. I feel like I'm crooked again. Here we go. Straighten y'all up. More washi. Huge book page back there. I tried to put something on pretty much every page to have a little busyness. Now this is from the Fed company, seed company. It could be used as a tuck. You could, you know, glue this down, glue here if you wish to make it a pocket. Do whatever pleases your little soul. I kind of like that page there. Very vintage there. I just did a little collage on the page to try to use up some of the pages that I had got in the book. So, middle of the second signature. I think I said it was 4 signatures. I think I measured it. Can't remember what it is. Maybe 9 something by 15. I'll measure it if you're interested. If you need to know, let me know. And again, same here. I love ochre, so I had to put the ochre on there. Just a lot of writing room, and it lays flat, so it doesn't need a closure on it. I kind of like to do that. Sometimes the books get so full you need to have a closure, but this one just lays perfectly flat. I had this pocket, so I added this cute little thing. Hold on. I might need to go in there and glue that from the bottom up. Oh, I didn't put on that page. Well, a little one here, little postcard. Glue bath the back of that one. This is part of the kit. And this is a German, it was a hotel map thing. Is what it was. Going on to the 3rd, or am I on the 4th already? I don't know. 4th signature. I think I missed one in there. Poems, which I thought were cute. I thought that was a hair, but somebody drew a little pencil around it. Now I did glue this together so this would stay in. and made a pocket out of that. And this is part of the kit. I was going to say, did I ink the back of that? I think I did. A little calligraphy how to write page. Very vintage pages. This is some of the washi tape from Amity Bloom's new thing. And then packing to kind of staple it down, close it down. A vintage map, which, man, it's got the prettiest color to it. Very vintage. You can just see. Lovely. I don't know about this. I almost didn't put this saying in there. It says, follow me into the woods. But she looked like she was going into the woods. So I left it on there. A little pocket here. Or you could use it as a pocket there. I put the sticker on it to kind of seal it down. Cucumber and Beauty. Huh, who needs to know about that? I did a little bit here with that. And then this flips up and just a little paper in here that you could write on with berries on it. My friend Cassie made me all of these book page things, so I'm putting them to good use. I had to make they had to go with a bigger journal because of the size of them. She used a bigger book, which she probably didn't think about at the first. And again, you can glue that closed if you wish. This could be a little tuck up and a tuck down. Pocket there and a pocket here if you wish. I put a tab on that. Have a belly band over here. And then I just put one of the pages in here. You could add plain paper on there if you wish. I kind of like the little bit that peeks over. And then we have the froggy. I thought this kind of added a lot to this element of that page. This is the other side of that map that's vintage. And a collage. I didn't do the back of that one either. A little collage on both sides of that. Cute little bunny. Got a little flower book. Now this is a magnetic page. So it comes this way and this way. And then you can write on this as a little secret place. And then it snaps with a magnet. And I left this open so it's all open. So you can write on it or leave it as is. Close it up. They're playing with bubbles. Very vintage book pages for words. It's like a children's reading book. So, and I put my seal on here and I've signed it with the year. And there's the back. So anyway, I thank you all for coming in and seeing what I've been up to. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Remember, your day is full of choices, so choose joy. Have a great day.